Control.
To the inside, and Jokic throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Young. And that one, good. He has 5.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
Wiggins against LeBron. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Embiid. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Giannis inside. Tatum on him. Antetokounmpo finds Jokic. That shot missing. Good D by Embiid. Tatum passes to Young. The kick out to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on. Increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Back to DeRozan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
So for the West, Butler, he's checked in for Jokic. James Harden comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Paul in for Curry. Middleton looking it over. Outside, Ball. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Ball, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
LaVine against Harden. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Gobert with it. Now here's LaVine over Harden, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The key piece of the trade sending Jimmy Butler from Chicago to Minnesota, Zach LaVine embraced his new, enhanced, and expanded role, showing he can be the focal point of an offense, averaging over 25 points per game in the 2021 season.
Free throw good, LaVine. And so LaVine nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Paul finds James. Paul with the screen for James. Back to Paul. Unloads from 13. Again, the West All-Stars.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now here's LaVine. Towns a screen on Harden. Here's LaVine. Harden with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's James. East grabs the miss. Towns at the elbow. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots from the line. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Second shot opportunity, and James with a nice bucket inside. And now it's a 9-point West All-Star lead. Levine against Harden. Gobert with a screen on Harden. And Levine. Oh,
man.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know. I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
Here's Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Giannis. No good off the spin.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Nice shot by Gobert.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's good. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now Levine. Towns sets the pick for Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now here's Paul. Mitchell outside. There's the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got DeJounte Murray. Jason Tatum is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's DeRozan. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker with no one around drains the three-pointer. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Garland, the pass to Butler. Over Middleton. And it's Butler missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Two.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
And it's tied up with that one. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Garland, the pass to Butler. Garland with the screen for Butler. Mitchell outside. He kicks it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. It's Butler that time on the assist from DeRozan. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Pass to Middleton. Murray against Garland. Pass to Middleton. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Garland with a screen on Murray. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Shots good by Butler.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Over Garland. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, you got Murray running the pick and roll. The timing is going to be right on time every time.
Outside DeRozan. Gobert against Jokic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 4. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Middleton drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Here's Mitchell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's the East. And here is Murray. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Jokic sets the screen for Garland. The pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. East grabs the miss. And Gobert kicks to Murray. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Can't cash in from close range. Middleton's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Passes it to Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. DeRozan on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. Here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's got his second basket.
Oh, that's fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, man. He's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. So for the West, James checked in for DeRozan. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Mitchell. And then for the East All-Stars, Embiid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Morant in for DeJounte Murray. Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. Down low. He dishes it to Embiid. And it's good, 2 points. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Jokic inside, guarded by Embiid, and it's Jokic missing. And a wide open look here for Wiggins, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the East All-Stars. Butler, a screen on Morant. VanVleet looking around. Garland against Morant. Just his first attempt. Jokic, and the rejection by Embiid. Tatum with it. He's picked up by James. Morant dishes to Wiggins. Back to Morant. Butler with the steal. Denied by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
He feeds it to Embiid. And the layup is good. And it's a 5-point East All-Star lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the East All-Stars?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Doncic comes in for Garland. And then for the East, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Tatum. And Levine subbed in for Booker. Doncic kicks to James. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by James.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too.
Wiggins outside. On the wing, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Levine, a primetime threat to knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Doncic against Levine. Nice D from Doncic. Here's West now. It's a 5-point game. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Morant. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist from VanVleet.
You know, I know Giannis would rather get inside, but he's got the touch to make the mid-range shot, and he needs to take it when it's available.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Morant.
Yeah, the 2020 Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant, went to a mid-major, overlooked out of high school. Ja exploded that sophomore season and went from a relative unknown to second overall pick in the draft. An incredible underdog story.
So he gets them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Puts it up from 15. Doncic, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Levine kicks to Morant. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars. Doncic passes to Van Vliet. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Levine. And that one's good. Doncic.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Outside, Levine. The pass to Embiid. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's James. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant outside. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Ball's checked in for the East. Kicks to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Over Harden.
2 minutes left.
And that one comes up a bit short.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist him up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Outside, Levine. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Can't knock it down from the right block. Here's Harden on the wing. Loads it up for Giannis. Embiid with the steal. To the middle. Here's Towns. Great D that time from LeBron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Harden the pass to Doncic. 14 feet away. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Now it's just a 3-point East All-Star lead. Here's Levine. Embiid trying to break loose. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter. Doncic passes to James. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Levine. He can't hit that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball dishes to Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Towns has got 5.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. 1/2 remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
DeRozan out there with Curry. And it's LeBron James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. Tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting, impactful legacy for many, many years to come.
LeBron outside. Shoots over Embiid. Misses off the left iron.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Outside Tatum. Back to Young. Wiggins outside. That 3 off the mark. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 4. Passes to LeBron. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Morant looking around. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And Young kicks to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Embiid sets the pick for Morant. Over Jokic. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to LeBron. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, the Joker will hit that mid-range jumper all day long. Too easy to let him shoot it from there.
Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. That one off the back iron and out. James in the post. Covered by Wiggins. They get it back. And it's James missing. On the wing, Wiggins. Jokic defending. Young against DeRozan. And Young kicks to Wiggins. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. The shot by Curry, no good. Young in the corner. Now the pass to Morant. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so here are the West All-Stars. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Takes a 3. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Tatum. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars. Curry against Morant. Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Embiid with a screen on DeRozan. Young That one drops for him. 9 points in the game so far.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wiggins against James. Over Wiggins. Jokic, no good. Embiid, the pass to Tatum. Morant outside. Passes it to Young. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to James. Kicks it out to Giannis. Curry fires from way outside. He can't get it to go. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Down low, Tatum. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter. And here are the East All-Stars. Young outside. He kicks it to Morant. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside DeRozan. Curry outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Embiid with the steal. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jokic. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Butler, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell comes in for LeBron. And it's Garland in for Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Booker, he's checked in for Young. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Morant. Booker with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 9-point game. Back to Garland. And the pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Middleton on the wing. DeRozan defending. Middleton can't get it to go. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 7. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Garland. To the paint and stolen by Murray. Booker outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Booker. From deep. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's the East with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Booker's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Jokic kicks to Garland. Pass to DeRozan. Now Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Jokic sets the screen for DeRozan. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the East All-Stars now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Jokic with a screen on Murray. Garland finds Jokic. Gobert with the block. For three, Booker, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Launches a three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Ball's knocked loose, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And stolen by Murray. Jokic against Gobert. Left side, Tatum. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
With the fadeaway. Booker pulls it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The East All-Stars have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. The West making some changes. James Harden, he's checked in for DeRozan. Fred VanVleet comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Paul in for Garland. And a switch here also for the East. Levine's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. It's an 18-point game.
Let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
The East making a switch. Towns is checked in. And so here are the West All-Stars. Hall finds Butler. Takes it inside. Great D that time from Middleton.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Paul passes to Butler. Paul with the screen for Butler. Trying to end the drought. Here's Jokic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Count that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Jokic. That shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Levine, that's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Paul looking around. And here's Harden for three.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can to at least challenge it and disrupt the shooting.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter.
Personal foul.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Morant. And it's Wiggins in at the three. James against Wiggins. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Using those long gazelle-like strides, Wiggins beats everybody to the punch. They have to foul him to stop him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one goes. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Kicks it out to Harden. Giannis a screen on LaVine. Shot clock at 5. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
So tenacious in the open floor. Give Wiggins some room to run, and he takes advantage of it.
Harden the pass to Paul. Harden sets the pick for Paul. Back to Harden. Inside, and to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. LaVine against Harden. Now here's Morant. He's guarded close. Some solid D from Paul. Harden finds Paul. Now here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
I'd simply say Butler likes to finish with force at the rim. Show us what you got, Jimmy Buckets.
Morant against Paul. And then Morant slams it in.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Giannis. And it's the East with the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight to the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Towns.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, What do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And he makes the first.
As a young man, Towns was as impressive as a student as he was as an athlete. I mean, he graduated high school with almost a 4.0 GPA, and in his last semester at Kentucky, he did have a 4.0 GPA, and that was studying kinesiology. That's no easy major, folks.
Catching up on changes for the West, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Butler. Donovan Mitchell comes in for James Harden. And it's Garland in for Paul. Shot on the wing. And it's the East with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And stolen by LeBron. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's the lob as Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Mitchell finds Garland. LeBron outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Young. That's short off the rim. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Garland with it, and Young picks him up defensively. DeRozan dishes to Garland. On the wing, Giannis. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 14, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Morant against Garland. Pass to Embiid. Morant right side. And finished off by Morant.
He's just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Wiggins against DeRozan. LeBron James on the wing. Morant with the steal. Into the lane. Outside, Towns. Pass to Young. Back to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Tatum against James. Young taking his time here. A floater. Good D by Mitchell. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's James. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Mitchell. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Embiid with the screen on LeBron. Here's Young. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Young, no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Greek Freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially. He's really developed into a nice scorer from that spot on the floor.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jumper.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And stolen by James. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Embiid with the block. Here's Tatum. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Hold on. Joel Embiid. Second personal foul.
And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Free throw good, James. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Jokic, he's checked in for the West. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Morant. Young in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
2 shots.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses he has.
Giannis, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And so Young nails them both. Garland with it. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Giannis kicks to Garland. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Embiid finds Young. That shot off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. LeBron outside. The pass to DeRozan. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Young against DeRozan. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Joel Embiid, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the East. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Jokic. Good D by Embiid. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. Morant against Garland. Now here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
All-Stars ball.
.124 left in the 4th. Giannis against Tatum. Giannis drives in. That shot, no good.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Back to Morant. From 13, Garland with the rebound. Here's West now. Jokic with it, now defended by LaVine. Passes it to LeBron. Jokic inside, guarded by LaVine, and it's Jokic missing. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. There's 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Embiid trying to break loose. Tatum no good. Outside Garland. Outside DeRozan. Garland with a screen on LaVine. Here's DeRozan. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Morant against DeRozan. Now Morant. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.